bass.
Yeah, I'm Jeremiah. I play the bass.
I'm Hugh. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Buddy. I play the drums and sing.
I'm Lene, and I play keyboards and sing.
Alright, so
We're the National Rifle, TNR.
how did you guys come about?
I used to date his older sister when I was in 8th grade. She was like my first love. Loved you, Dana. Me and Hugh were best friends. We went to school together, and we just started playing together. He told me I should buy a bass. I said, sure, why not? And that's what we did.
Did you guys set out to have any certain kind of sound or style?
Actually, when we first started out, it was kind of we tried to do weird kind of progressive things. We tried to be like just do this crazy. We were into like pretty loud music and hardcore and stuff. And then we kind of changed because we grew out of that. And then from that point on, I think we just wanted to do. I don't know. I guess we wanted to do pop music. I guess is what happened.
Yeah,
People
I
don't
know.
really like the older stuff though, but we made it work for as long as we could.
Well, what are your influences?
Michael
What really
Jackson.
started as Michael Jackson, but then
Bob
recently I
Marley.
listen to a lot of music.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
That's me though.
I guess more of the probably like late '70s kind of stuff, like anything like the Clash or the Stooges, or even things that influenced that, like Velvet Underground.
So you guys all have day jobs right now, or are you in school?
Yeah, I work for Lene's dad. We do
Yeah.
construction, we build tons of stuff.
I'm a waiter.
How is that
I work
with
in a
the music?
cubicle.
Tiring. It's a lot of hard work. You know, we try and keep up with all of our social networks and stuff, so that takes a lot of hours in the day. It's a lot of work. We gotta book shows ourselves and do a lot of stuff
Two
ourselves.
jobs, two
touring.
full-time jobs.
Yeah, 2 full-time jobs.
Even just having one full-time job, I think would suck. So
So how about your new album? This is your fourth one, right?
Yeah, we're coming out with our new EP.
What is it called, and can you tell something about it?
It's awesome.
Well, what
Please
was
buy
the
it.
process in making this one, and how is it different from making the other three?
we worked with a different guy. Actually, the last 2 EPs we had a certain producer, engineer guy. This time we tried someone else new, and we actually did it on Pro Tools, which we didn't do before. We actually did everything the old school way, which is supposedly cooler, like the tape. And so we kind of sold out on this one, but I think it sounds a lot better. I mean, I don't know. I think if we had a whole year to work with the tape, God probably could do an awesome thing. But if we're doing 3 weekends in the studio, Pro Tools is a good tool.
We
So
didn't have a lot of editing though.
We
We really
can
tried
have-
not to
you
do
can
a
tell
lot of
them, yeah, you can
editing.
tell them we didn't edit a lot. That
Yeah.
sounds better.
You
You
tried to
can
Yeah,
pretend,
no.
you could be like, yeah, it was
No,
just us
I really
playing.
don't think we did.
Well,
I don't.
his goal, he wanted to capture most of our like live performance anyway, so that's why he tried to take it just with the least amount of editing possible, and it turned out really good.
Yeah,
It's really a time saver and a money saver, and we're
See, like,
it was
Band.
produced by Jason Rubal.
Ball.
Rubal.
Seventh Wave
Ball.
Studios, Harrisburg.
It was a good time.
Okay, so this is going to get a little abstract, but if your album were an animal, what kind of animal would it be? You can make one up if you want to.
A liger?
Like
a liger?
Do you guys both say that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's pretty pathetic.
we didn't see that movie.
I don't know. I think it would be a peacock.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
Very
yeah.
colorful. It's very like multifaceted. It's kind of it's delicate.
It has its moments, you know.
Yeah.
Ah!
It makes that
Start
noise.
shaking their feathers.
Yeah, that's the mating call for
That
a
is the main
peacock.
call for a male peacock.
Oh!
Buddy can do the whole Animal Planet sounds for you.
So previous tours, have you guys have any stories from that?
Oh.
Yeah, we got a lot of stories.
Hey,
Would you like to hear
Particularly
one?
crazy ones,
yeah,
or
our very first tour. That was a lot of
Yeah,
fun, but you know, Jeremiah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, he,
Go ahead,
You
buddy.
guys
You're
got
really
it.
funny.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Let him go.
Just go.
So first tour, it was in North Carolina in Greensboro.
Buddy's the awkward one.
And so anyway, the first tour, we were drinking that night along with everybody else, and I allegedly got arrested for breaking.
You
You
got
didn't get
arrested.
arrested.
No,
You
I'm
definitely
sorry.
got
Yeah, I got arrested for allegedly breaking windows.
I got allegedly arrested. I wasn't even there.
I brought Jeremiah to come watch what everyone was doing. I was like, hey, check this out. Of course, when we got back, everyone was gone. It was just me and Jeremiah, and then the police roll up.
What were you doing?
I was doing anything.
He was smashing windows.
Yeah, smashing windows of this abandoned car.
He was Brian
He was
Howard.
accused of smashing windows of a abandoned car.
But the
Yeah.
best part is
But you
that
got- you
Buddy
got-
Jeremiah had to wear orange jumpsuits that
Yeah.
night.
Oh, some dude
Yeah.
like in the middle of the night. I mean, however, it was the most comfortable place we got to sleep at because we had our own cots. But when I picked the table or picked the spot underneath the picnic table, and this dude like pulls down his pants and starts pissing right on the ground, right next to my place. So that was my first time in West End jail.
Great. Buddy has gay stories from jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great tour.
Yeah.
Our last tour down to Dallas, we were driving like from Tennessee to somewhere,
Oh no.
and she was driving, and she got us lost.
I didn't know.
Yeah, and
I
we were
didn't do
driving like
anything.
this, like
There
up these
was-
crazy mountains, and we ended up in a Cherokee reservation. She ended up getting a ticket. We ended up in like a Cherokee reservation. We ended up going up the Smoky Mountains, and she was like driving all by herself. It was pretty funny. It was like this big van, and like this little girl. It was funny. And then
Drove
we
to
ended up in
Dollywood. That was
Dollywood.
so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Like,
on the other side of the
yeah.
mountain.
It's actually cool to get lost because we actually see a lot of really different stuff on the road. Like, I
Yeah.
can't even tell you the crap we've seen on the road, and that was actually a really fun drive. We were like 2.5 hours late for our show, but it was cool.
And Dollywood is the Dolly Parton theme park, if you don't know, in Pigeon
Awesome.
Forge, Tennessee.
It is
So
Go there
Disney
and
World on
see
crack.
It's the Vegas
awesome.
of, it's like the hillbilly Vegas.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
awesome.
Like,
We wanted to stop so bad
Yeah.
and like just play.
What about
but
Graceland? Is that not?
We haven't been there yet.
that might be the
so,
hillbilly Vegas.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that'd be
That's
pretty
like the
awesome.
hillbilly Washington D.C. or something.
Yeah.
I guess we get more to your music. If you could describe your music as a certain kind of genre, as what would you describe your music as? If someone to ask you.
That's like the age-old question, really. Like any band trying to answer that question about like what their genre is always tough because everyone wants to say we're very original, but you know, we're very, like you said, influenced by the Clash. Like we got a lot of that dirty garage band sound.
It's probably
just
like,
like-
in general, like, I mean, you could say whatever like subgenre you want, but it's probably just like pop-oriented rock is really what it comes down to. I mean, a lot of people want to call that stuff indie rock. We want to call it like, I don't know, modern
We're
rock.
very
or
upbeat.
you know,
We're
alternative.
fun to listen to. We'll make you snap your fingers, tap your toes, bob your head,
Wow.
hum a little tune.
That's
That's
so
exactly
much.
what it's like.
That's what it's like.
Yeah. Then getting
It's
arrested.
it's just really fun. I mean, like whenever people ask me, I would say it's fun, rock and roll. I don't know, catches your attention.
Rock and roll.
Where would you guys like your music to take you in the future? As an ideal place.
We just want it to be our career. Like
Yes.
we don't want to work the
Yeah.
2 jobs anymore. We just want to work this job.
Yes.
That's
'Cause we're in love
like
with
doesn't
it.
mean we have to be
And we're good at it.
millionaires. Yeah, like
Yeah.
just want to be able to quit my job and just do this full time.
That's not too much to ask.
No way.
Yeah, we just want
I don't
to be
make
able to
that much
sustain
money right now.
ourselves.
I'd be happy just making the same amount of money doing this.
But I would like a sailboat and maybe
I would like
Jeep
my
Wrangler.
plane.
That'd be pretty cool.
I was just gonna ask if you guys would you be happy just going around touring, playing
Oh yeah.
smaller venues?
Well, that's what we would love to do. Yeah, we love DIY. We love house shows. That's where we like came from. So we play a lot of DIY venues. They're not always the biggest shows, but they're usually the funnest. So if that's a word, yeah.
I think it's still about just being able to play, just being able to play for ourselves and just having that opportunity.
Yeah.
That's probably the basic. I mean, that's really what I would want, just to be able to still do it.
Like we've played really big shows. We've opened up for some big bands, and like the shows were sold out and stuff, and did an excellent job. And everybody really liked us, and we played some really small shows and like had like the best time of our lives. And
Yeah,
I don't think it matters like what size it is.
Yeah, I remember like we have like this diamond in a rough spot in Macomb, Illinois. It's a DIY place called the Day Old Basement, and every time we play there, it's like I feel like we're playing for like 1,000 people. And, like I compared that show and how excited I was for that to like when we played like the Howlin' Wolf in New Orleans, which is like 2,000 people. And to
Yeah.
me, it was like the same like high
Yeah.
at both shows, like
Hugh took off
30
his
people in a
shirt.
basement or 2,000 people in an amazing venue. It was just so
Once Hugh
either
took
way.
off his shirt, all the dudes took off their shirts too. It was
Yeah.
It has an
funny.
effect on dudes.
Yeah.
That's what's great about like, small house shows too. Like you really feel the energy from all the people.
Yeah.
And that's what really gets us pumping. So it could be like when they said just like 20 people or 2,000 people. If those 20 people are rocking their asses off, then it feels like 2,000 people.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
You guys have new tours coming up?
She's got it. Oh yeah, we got a great tour. LA, here we come. Yeah, definitely. A great tour. We're going to LA.
Oh, when are we going there? What's
July
the date?
27th. It's 4 days or 5 days, 4 shows in 5 days.
We're doing like a SoCal tour, like
Yeah,
doing like LA,
Anaheim, Camarillo,
Palmdale.
Palmdale.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's our 3rd time there. We love LA. We love everybody in it. They love us. So it's gonna be a good time.